It's very important to understand that you need to develop your personal brand beyond your comfort area, beyond your little comfort zone where you know the people and they obviously take into you because they trust you, they build a relationship with you. You need to go beyond that, and that's particularly relevant if you're in Asia Pacific like I am living in Singapore. Because as I go into in my book, Personal Branding Mastery for Entrepreneurs, I do talks across the whole of Asia Pacific. It can be Shanghai, it can be Hong Kong, it can be Sydney, Melbourne, Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, it can be Manila, it can be even kind of like places like Myanmar, for example. And you need to get yourself out there and talk about what you passionately believe in terms of your business and project your personal brand and your style, your substance, your thought leadership, your outstanding questions, whether it's going to an event and asking questions, whether it's actually projecting yourself through thought leadership, whether it's just meeting lots of people, whether it's just networking and wearing distinctive things, projecting a distinctive voice so people actually remember you. If you can imagine going to a networking event in a country or a city you've never been to before, you can't go around being boring. You've got to be interesting. You've got to be putting your thoughts out there. You've got to be actually projecting yourself in a way. God, I remember the guy with the Mohawk. I remember the guy who wore a skull t-shirt when everyone else was wearing a suit. I won't remember him because he asked the best questions. He asked the most thought-provoking questions. He asked some really robust, interesting and controversial questions. And actually put yourself out there. Don't be frightened of doing that. You only have one chance at some of these conferences. Very important you put yourself out there. And you'll be amazed the reaction you'll get, because people will say, I wish I'd answered that question, or I wanted to ask that question, but you did it. And that's about the strength and the confidence in your personal brand. You have one life, so you have to live it. You have one life at these events. You can't go away from the event going, oh, I wished I'd asked that, or I wished I'd asked that. So it's really, really important you think about your thought leadership outside of your comfort zone, whether that's LinkedIn, whether that's someone like Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. You know, think about the newspapers, the media, the TV. Think about other places that you can project your personal brand, different media, different internet channels, different talking environments. When you get invited to actually do a talk somewhere, for example, say yes, because you never know where that will lead. I've done talks here in Singapore, for example, the National Library in front of 500 people. I've done it in Sydney and Shanghai at APSMA, which is the professional services organisation of things like accountants and lawyers. I've done entrepreneur talks, I've done marketing talks, I've done different talks in different areas, because I know that they're all going to be positive. They will all take away and go, wow, that was an amazing talk. And I might get some leads, I might get some traction, I might get some nice PR, but the ultimate, I form relationships. And that's what business is all about. That's what developing your personal brand is all about. It's developing those relationships which will lead you to greater things, and also you can pass on wisdom to other people and you can gain wisdom from them. So don't be frightened. Look outside your box. Say yes to things. And you'll be amazed how you can develop your personal brand by doing so.